Good morning, everyone. Welcome into North Dakota today. Well, who's ready for dinner and a show mystery style? FMCT is hosting upcoming murder mystery dinners and they're holding auditions. This morning we have Jim and Shanna joining us with all the gruesome information. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Hi. Okay, so this is always fun. Who doesn't love a nice little murder mystery night? So tell us all about Stay as Dead as You Are mystery dinner.
Well, it's hard because I don't want to give anything away because that's the fun of this. But high level, it's about a high school reunion gone very wrong.
Don't they go wrong already?
So as you can imagine, all of the awkwardness that is involved in high school reunions played out on stage in a very, very entertaining way, of course, very funny.
Yeah. It sounds fun. Okay, so you're actually, this is new for us. Normally we're just always leading up to the preview of the show, but now we're calling on theater thespians. Yes. You need people to audition.
We do.
Okay.
We need auditioners, and this is such a fun experience, and I can let Jim talk a little bit about it because Jim is one of our directors that does a lot. He's not directing this specific show, but he has done several murder mysteries in the past as both an actor and a director. And so, if you want to talk about the process a little bit.
Yeah, the audition process seems intimidating, but it's really not. All you need is just like a 1-minute monologue, anything you want to do.
Okay.
You show up, do it for the director. They might have you read a page of dialogue from the script, and that's it. Very simple, very easy. You're not in front of a whole bunch of people or anything like that.
Okay.
And then you'll hear back from them within a couple days on whether or not you got a part and what role you have.
Okay, and how many are we looking to get booked?
I think 13 for the show.
Yeah, wow.
So lots of opportunities for people. Doing murder mysteries are a blast. They're a fun show. They're usually a little more lighter-hearted, a little silly sometimes.
Yeah.
And for me as an actor, one of my favorite parts was there's always a portion of the show where you get to interact with the audience, which in a normal play you don't do. There's always that separation. Well, here you actually get to interact as your character with the audience, and that's, for me, was always just so much fun.
Okay, so for people interested, when and where are the auditions?
So the auditions for Stay as Dead as You Are Sunday, September 29th at 6 o'clock at the Yumcomp Center. And if you are interested, there's a lot more information on our website. You can go to fmct.org. We use Sign Up Genius to sign up for the audition. So you can just show up, but we do recommend that you sign up for a slot. It just helps us to organize our night better, make it go smoothly for everyone. But you can check it out on our website, find out like where it is, how to show up, and what to do when you get there. And it's a lot of fun. The audition process itself is a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of great people, and just kind of like it's your door into becoming part of the little FMCT family.
Yeah, and it definitely is a family when it comes to shows like this.
It is. Definitely
So, and then this leads up to the show, and when does that debut?
The show is November 8th and 9th, and it's at the Yumcomp Center. It is a great dinner. Jay Smoke and Barbecue caters, and it's delicious food. And like Jim said, there's always a little bit of audience interaction, but not to the point where they're going to drag you up on stage and make you do weird stuff. I know people don't really like that, but you do get to decide, like, who do you think, like, what happened, who's the killer, all of those kinds of fun things. There's some clues given throughout the night, and it's just a great time and a little bit of a different flair to what we normally do on stage at FMCT.
Yeah, and maybe describe what the rehearsal process is like too, and how much time do folks need to carve out? Maybe they've never done a show or anything like this.
That's a great question.
Yeah, rehearsal process typically is Sunday through Thursday nights for a couple hours each night. Depending on the script and your role, you may not have to be there every night. So if they're rehearsing a scene that you're not in, you get that night off. As you get closer to the showtime, you start running through the entire show. So then everybody needs to be there as you work through the show. And that's really, as you get to the end of rehearsal, that's where the fun really starts for the actors, because you've learned your lines, you've learned your blocking, and now you get to have some fun with your character and find those little nuances that make your character fun and interesting.
Yeah, add the flair.
Yep.
I love that. Okay, so before we let you go, what else is going on with FMCT?
We also have a really fun thing coming up. Our 10-minute play festival is coming up in January. It's our 5th annual one. And this is a great way. If you've never auditioned for anything before, but you've always been like, oh, I really, really want to, come do that. 10-minute plays are a great little kind of bite-sized way to get involved in the theater. They are exactly what it says. They are 10 minutes long. We have scripts coming in right now as we speak from all over the world, and I'm not kidding. We had last year we had 190 script submissions. This year we are on track to surpass that already. Scripts from all over the world. We curate them into a weekend, 2 weekends actually, in the end of January when it's awful and cold out. So it's a fun thing to come do when it's yucky out. 10-minute plays. The actors chosen are of all ages, all shapes and sizes, all experience levels, and we really encourage you to come do that. Auditions for that will be at the first part of November, so stay tuned to our social media and our website for more information on that.
Okay, perfect. So remind us again for the Stay as Dead as You Are Murder Mystery Dinner, those auditions and how folks at home can join in.
Yep, those are Sunday, September 29th, and you can sign up at fmct.org or just show up at the UMCOM Center starting at 6 o'clock on the 29th.
Perfect. Am I allowed to say break a leg even though it's a murder mystery?
Yeah, break something for sure.
I love it. Thank you both so much for coming on this morning.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right, stick around. Plenty more happening here on North Dakota Today after this quick break.